All right, guys. Now this is episode 5 of our Z's Comics, movies, TV, animation, and whatever else that we want to talk about news segment. First up, we're actually going to try separating all of these and be a little bit more organized. I know we're kind of late to the party on that, but we're going to go ahead and get started this time. We're going to start talking about movies. Lord of the Rings, The War for Rohirrim. An animated movie is expected to be released this December on Friday the 13th, I think it is. It's kind of come out ominous. Produced by same companies as previous Lord of the Rings movies.
Peter Jackson.
And Peter Jackson. So they haven't actually released a trailer for it for the public yet. But I'm told from what I've read, they premiered a full minute over at the NSC.
There's been some screenshots and stuff too from it.
Yeah, there's been some screenshots shared to, I believe, Entertainment Weekly. But go ahead and check that out. Supposedly, the actress that played Eowyn, what was her name? Miranda Otto, is going to serve as the narrator for the actual movie. So that's pretty cool. Let me see, moving on to Coraline is getting a 15th anniversary remaster. Story by Neil Gaiman. The remaster is going to be in 3D, so that's kind of cool.
That's going to be creepy, but
right?
pretty good.
Right? So yeah, I was creeped out by the movie.
I was too.
It is pretty creepy. But it's a really good movie. Supposedly it's going to be remastered in 3D, like I said. It is also supposed to run from August 15th to August 22nd for a full week in theaters all around the globe, according to the posts and news information that I've been trying to find. Now, according to a rumor, to finish up our movie-related segment, according to a rumor, like I said, rumor, this may or may not be true. We don't know for sure, but we found this in like 3 different places. So, just take it with a big grain of salt. It may or may not come around. I hope it does. The MCU's Midnight Suns roster is going to include, according to this rumor, Wong, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Blade, Werewolf by Night, and Man-Thing. And I gotta say, that's a pretty darn good team right there. I mean, I love the Werewolf by Night.
I wonder if Blade's gonna still be Mustafa Ali.
Oh, dude!
I've been hearing so much stuff about that. Like he might just leave.
Might just leave. Production. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know.
I'm very worried because the dude's a fantastic actor.
Tremendous.
He is the perfect person to bring Blade back to life.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Moving on to TV and streaming services, we are starting off with Terminator Zero because Terminator is just so freaking cool, and I'm really hoping that this one turns out to be well received. Terminator Zero, releasing August 29th. Has cast Timothy Olyphant as a Terminator robot.
Yes.
That is all we got. I don't know if he's going to be the main Terminator robot. I don't know what's going on with that, but Timothy Olyphant has yet to do anything that I'm disappointed in. I mean, the dude's awesome. Even in his guest spots, where he's like playing the weirdo. But yeah. Moving on to Amazon Prime news, we're gonna do the. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jensen Ackles finally has a straight up like long running show. Hopefully it's long running in the Amazon Prime series Countdown, which has him star as LAPD detective Mark Meacham as he is recruited into a multi-department team tasked with tackling major crimes. Now, I don't know anything else about this show aside from Jensen Ackles and
that's all you need to know.
And one of the actresses from The Flash getting cast in it, the Flash TV show. So I'm hoping that we get some info on that pretty soon. All we know is the basic synopsis and those two. I only know of those 2 castings. So yeah, hopefully that gives him a pretty good venue to showcase his other talents. Yeah, the dude needs to be in more stuff.
He does. He's very great. He needs to be Batman.
He does need to be Batman. I'm gonna say that right now. He needs to be Batman. Either him or Alan Rickson, but he'd be pretty good. Let me see. Sticking with Amazon Prime stuff, The Boys season 4 actually starts from this filming tomorrow on June 13th. Season 4 starts up. It is also reportedly going to end with season 5, which I'm okay with because the actual series, the comic series, does have an end.
It does have an end. It's drastically different. Like
it's like so much.
That's one of the things that I'm intrigued about is that it went to a completely different route.
Oh yeah,
but it's like, so great.
Like I highly recommend if you enjoy the Boys TV show, you will absolutely love the comic book. The comic book is even more out there. There's even more crazy stuff going on. But the Boys TV show does a pretty good job of translating it to a wider audience. So I'm okay with how they went. It's just, I would have preferred a little bit closer to the comic story. But yeah. Let me see. Also in Amazon Prime News, Vox Machina Season 3 premieres October 3rd on Amazon Prime. It is reportedly going to have a premiere with 3 episodes across 4 weeks. 3 episodes each across 4 weeks, and hopefully, Have you watched it? Have you watched it?
I have not.
It is really good. Like you've seen videos of guys going around their D&D sessions. This is basically that, and like random stuff happens. But like you have the unlikely heroes taking on this big bad or big bad group, things like that. But yeah, it's like super good. I highly recommend it. I think you would really like it just because of one of the guys named Scanlan. I think you would really, yeah, he's like super weird, but really good. Let me see. League of Legends Arcane, the animated series, season 2, reportedly going to end with that season. Premieres this October. Dude, the first one blew us away. The first one was great, and I'm the only bad thing is it's been so long since the first season ended that I think people are overhyping it in their heads. I think I am too because I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting a really good payoff, but I'm like really hoping that it lives up to the hype. You know what I mean? The one that first season generated. Let me see. Spy Family season 3 announced. No release date yet. But the wholesomeness continues. I love the series, and Anya is just like this little. But yeah, pretty good. Let me see. The Suicide Squad Isekai. That is the actual name. Suicide Squad Isekai premieres this June on the 27th across Max, formerly HBO Max, and Hulu. It will also premiere July 6th in other countries. Mainly Japan. I think the other countries are also getting it too on July 6th.
Yes.
Adventure Time is actually going to get 2 new series and a movie. Sadly, I have no further information. I've been looking. Cartoon Network just announced, yep, we're getting these things, and gave us nothing else.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge fan of Adventure Time. The weirdness, it actually gets pretty deep sometimes. And yeah,
it does. Yeah, it really does.
I'm here for it. You know what I mean? It'll probably premiere on HBO Max, like on Max, like the other specials and stuff. So keep an eye out for that stuff.
Yes. To keep with Cartoon Network just for a little bit, because it's very, very quick. The Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends getting a spinoff. Only very little details known, but what is known is Blue is going to be like a teacher. He's going to be teaching the new imaginary friends, and OG creator Craig McCracken coming back.
Nice.
What's going on?
That is good. I'm hyped for that one. That's good. Blue as a teacher.
It's gonna be
probably not a good idea.
Yes. It's gonna be interesting.
But I hope Frankie and all them come back.
I know. I hope at least cameos. Something, a little something.
I like little. Anyway, so moving on. DC's Penguin series premieres this September. It leads a bunch of DC premieres. In September we get Penguin. In October we get The Joker 2. In December we get James Gunn's very first actual entry into his new DCU, Creature Commandos. I don't know the exact dates for Joker and Creature Commandos, but yes, those are premiering in October and December, respectively. So moving on to video games. We don't really do a whole lot of video game stuff on here, but that's mainly because there's so many sites reporting different things that
that get a little more in depth
Yeah,
than we do.
and we just like to do the highlights because a lot of people just like to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. So there's a lot of there's a lot of video game stuff to talk about today. First up, the new Batman Arkham game was announced not too long ago. It's called Batman Arkham Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So get hyped, and I'm about to dash your expectations because it's going to be a MetaQuest 3 VR.
Yes.
As soon as everybody heard, yeah, we're getting a new Arkham game, yeah,
Excitement
there
was up.
so much excitement. And then somebody announced that it was a MetaQuest 3 exclusive, and pretty much everybody just kind of dropped it at that point. I'm not saying that it's going to be bad, but I'm not a fan of stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's just a personal thing for me. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of VR stuff, like exclusive VR stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, it happens. I know that's the way, tech is going right now.
Times are changing.
Game, you want to see the cool stuff. You can't. I mean, you can't go around jumping over your furniture and stuff.
Not with that attitude.
I mean, you shouldn't. You'll hurt yourself. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I'm probably end up doing it if I get it.
Yeah,
but
I would.
Let me see. Also, Gears of War E-Day announced. Technically, the 6th Gears of War game. It is going to serve as a prequel to the entire series, set before the first Gears of War game. It is going to follow young Dom and young Marcus as they navigate this new threat. Premiered with a trailer, looks amazing. Go out and find it. Gears of War E-Day. Go out and find it, and I just got to say, that was the only reason why I bought an Xbox 360, Gears of War, back in the day. It is not, to me, it's not cool enough for me to get an Xbox right now or whatever. What do they got right now?
I know they don't really got much. They got the Indiana Jones game that's coming out, which
I didn't even know about that. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's an Indiana Jones game. They're doing their best to like make his voice mimic Harrison Ford. Like they released a trailer like 3 days ago, and another trailer because they had one like a few months before. The first one, people were kind of dogging on it because his like voice didn't sound anything like Harrison Ford. This one does sound a little bit more like Harrison Ford, but it's like AI
version of Harrison Ford.
No, it sounds a little bit better than Family Guy.
Just you know which one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Where's my family?
Yeah, it's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, something like that. A Great Circle.
It's a game, dude. Yes. I've seen it around. I didn't know I thought it was a book.
It's just sadly only Xbox right now.
Oh, okay. Well.
That's what I'm saying. They kind of
get annoyed with all these,
exclusive things. Can we all just come on?
Let's all just get along. You know what I mean? Also, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which is a remake to MGS3 Snake Eater, was announced with a trailer. The trailer itself looks pretty good, but it also looks like it's still in early production. Just because, dude, we've seen the PS5 and what it's capable of. This looks like PS3, high-end PS3, low-rent PlayStation 4. But I'm expecting it to be very much polished up by the time it actually does come out. No word yet on a release window. Forgot to say about Gears of War. Sorry, going back to Gears of War E-Day. A rumor. There is a rumor going around that the possible release window is this winter to coincide with the holiday gaming craze. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, that's a rumor. Just like 2 or 3 sites are reporting that that's what their internal memos are finding. So take that with a big grain of salt, all right? But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Also, no release window, so that's kind of a bummer. But dude, it's been a while since I played a Metal Gear Solid game. I think was it Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, I haven't played one. I didn't even play that zombie one.
Yeah.
Now to finish up with our video game segment, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Supposedly it releases October 25th. I've been hearing a lot of people just not being happy with this. I mean, I've been reading a lot of people just not happy with this because it requires a constant internet connection no matter what mode you're playing. Single player campaign,
those have not done well.
It
was a downside for the Suicide Squad game, and I kind of liked it. I like the shoot 'em up aspect of it.
Okay,
but always online is kind of killer.
Yeah, I mean, dude, sometimes the internet goes out, then you can't play a video game.